What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as your coach of the Westside Weaviles. This week we actually don't have a match. We got a bye week into the second round because we were the second seed in the league. But what we're actually going to be doing is commentating the other playoff matches. There are two of them, so 6 teams made the playoffs. Me and another team got a bye, so we have 4 teams that will be playing, so 2 different matches that I plan to commentate. Like I said, we don't have a match because we got the bye, and the ISL just kind of went off the grid. The commissioner decided for some reason to disband the Discord without telling anyone, effectively ending the league. So that kind of sucked, but we are starting up a new league soon. Me and one of the other coaches from the ISL decided to commission another league. We got a few people that we each know, and then a couple other people in the community decided to join, so we actually have 16 teams for that one, and we will be bringing the draft pretty soon, so we will have some cool stuff coming out with that one. But anyway, this match is with the number 3 seeded Camden Krookodiles versus the number 6 seeded Golden State Wartortles, so we're watching it from the Crocodiles side. Looks like they brought Mamoswine, Mega Pidgeot, Zeraora, Buzzwole, Keldeo, and the Tauros, and the Wartortles brought the Alomomola, Gligar, Blissey, Thundurus, Therian, Primeape, and the Mega Altaria. So I haven't watched this game yet. This is going to be my first time watching it, so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. The Crocodiles are definitely the heavy favorite. They were last season's champion. They've done really well this season. I believe they finished at 8-2, I think, maybe 7-3. But they're definitely a really good team and very scary, and they don't lose a whole lot. So let's see what's going to happen in this match. So, leads with the Buzzwole and the Altaria. The Altaria Mega Evolves right away and goes for the return, which knocks down the Buzzwole a lot. So the Buzzwole just comes up with the Ice Punch, doing over half to the Altaria. So he does want to switch out his Buzzwole into the Mamoswine, as another return is fired off and does a lot of damage to that Mamoswine. So, brings in the Alomomola to eat anything the Mamoswine wants to go for, which he actually misses the Icicle Cratch, which is pretty unfortunate. But the Aloe goes for the Scald and burns the Pidgeot upon switching. So the Pidgeot is probably going to want to Mega Evolve and go for a Hurricane, as he switches in the Thundurus and goes for a U-turn. So definitely getting some good initiative there. Brings in the Tauros as the Wartortles switch out into Gligar. I'm actually going to slow this down a little bit. It's going a little bit fast. The Gligar is going to go for the knockoff on the Pidgeot switch-in. And the Pidgeot's probably going to want to U-turn again. Yeah, there's that U-turn on the Gligar, and he brings back in the Buzzwole. I wonder what this thing's going to want to do. I mean, we've already seen Ice Punch, which is going to do a lot to the Gligar, but that was kind of a little bit of a risky play. So the Wartortles bring in the Alomomola, and the Buzzwole goes for the Substitute. So it could potentially Focus Punch here, which actually isn't going to do a whole lot to the Aloe. There's a Drain Punch. Interesting. So Sub Drain Punch, actually a pretty cool set. I'm kind of curious to see if he has the leftovers. I didn't see earlier. There's the leftovers. So, sub leftovers with the Drain Punch. A lot of recovery going on there. He goes for another one. Does about 25%, so not bad damage. And as the Aloe goes for the switch. So we know that the Scald does not break the sub, which is very unfortunate for the Wartortles and for that Alomomola. He's going to double into the Zeraora on another Scald. So if this burns, that could be pretty bad. Fortunately for the Crocodiles, it does not burn as the Alomomola gets its wish back. Aloe protects, just to, I guess, scout what the Zeraora wants to do, and the Zeraora goes for a substitute. Wow. Alright then, it goes also for the knockoff to get rid of the leftovers on the Aloe, and we see that it has the Life Orb. So, the Alomola's Scald does crit and breaks the substitute from the Zeraora, as Zeraora goes for the Plasma Fist and knocks out the Alomomola. So it takes some Life Orb damage, it's getting pretty low. The Crocodiles' team is pretty weak, but they were able to claim the first kill in the match. As, there's the Thundurus, which is scarfed and knocks out the Zeraora with a Dark Pulse. So, the Crocodiles bring back in Mr. McMeaty, the Buzzwole, as the Wartortles go back into the Gligar, and Buzzwole goes for another substitute. So, it's probably just going to go for an Ice Punch here. There it is. The Gligar actually kind of eats that, so it does live at a decent amount of health, but he goes for the Earthquake. I'm not really sure why. That wasn't going to do much to begin with, and Buzzwole has really good physical defense. So he lets the Gligar die, which is really interesting, and as Buzzwole gets his Beast Boost in attack, and it's still sitting behind a sub. So, really strange. I think the Wartortles may have just thrown the match. Goes for an HP Fire, I guess that was, or HP Flying. Definitely could be HP Flying, but it dies to another Ice Punch as the Buzzwole gets another Beast Boost. So this is really interesting at this point. So, Goes into the Altaria, which can definitely take it out with a return. We already saw earlier the damage it did, so I'm not sure why he didn't do that in the first place, or why he really went into the Gligar in the first place. But here comes the Tauros, which is going to outspeed. He goes out into eggs his Blissey to take an Iron Head. That's a very smart play from the Tauros. It's probably Life Orb with the Sheer Force, and he switches back into the Mamoswine as the Blissey goes for the Seismic Toss. So this is getting pretty interesting. The Wartortles are not in the best of spots as the Mamoswine goes to the Icicle Crash, and the Blissey comes back with another Seismic Toss. So getting rid of the Krookodiles is Bond, so it's 3-3. I'm still a little confused. I think he played that Buzzwole really badly. Did the Wartortles? I think he played against it really badly. There's a Body Slam from the Tauros, which takes out the Blissey. Yeah, there's the Primate. He goes into that. CC is going to do a lot to anything he wants to bring in. It's definitely going to kill this. There's the Close Combat. It kills the Mega Pidgeot. And let's see what he wants to go for from here. This Primate could potentially win him the match if he plays it correctly. He goes into this. This is tough. Yeah, I mean, he goes into the Altaria, which is definitely the correct play. Takes the Secret Sword. Ooh, but another one will kill. That did a lot of damage. So another Secret Sword does knock him out. And it's looking like the Krookodiles may be taking this one. So here comes the Primate with the Close Combat. Does 65% to the Keldeo. And he's not sashed, so that is the game. And the Krookodiles come out with the 2-0 victory. So with that, the Krookodiles were the number 3 seeds, so there are no seeds higher, so I will be facing the Camden Krookodiles in the semifinals. So I did face them the last season, and we were able to, I believe it was a 4-0, it might have been a 5-0, but I did beat them. I beat them pretty handily, and definitely made a statement in the league, so I'm ready to play. I already have some ideas of what I want to bring. I'm not going to reveal them just yet. You guys will see in the team builder and in the battle itself, but, so, excuse me, we will be going up against the Camden Krookodiles once again, the rematch for this season, to see if we can beat them and make it to the championship for another year. So, they actually beat me. He actually beat me last year in the semifinals in order to move on to the finals himself. So, rematch of last year, rematch of earlier in the season, and we will see what happens. So, thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for another playoff match I will be commentating. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.